Hello, I'm Pam Carruthers of healingstars.com, and this is a video about the Leo new moon, and I've called it Light Your Fire. Here's the chart. It's set for London at 21:44 British Summer Time. Leo, this is the sun in its own sign, and it stays there until August the 22nd. Leo is fire, light, warmth. Leo is very playful and also very creative. It's the Lion King, or the top cat. In the UK, there's actually been some video about Larry, the cat at number 10 Downing Street. The drama king or queen is the archetype. Now that can be a positive, of course. Great acting is drama, but also it can be the tantrum. If you don't get what you want, and I saw a child on the bus only yesterday screaming her little head off, little princess. There's a positive flow at this new moon to Saturn in Sagittarius. Here's the sun and moon in the yellow sector, and here's Sagittarius in the blue sector. Now, Sagittarius is another fire sign. However, Saturn tends to dampen whatever sign it's going through. It's a 2.5-year process. If you are a Sagittarius, you already know about this, and the good news is it's almost over, but not quite. Saturn, the planet of karma, and all that means is our actions produce results. So what actions have you taken in the last couple of months? Saturn also wants to manifest, it wants to put things into action. And this is another very powerful thing because Mars has just moved back into Sagittarius. We will, however, need sustained effort at this time, this month, because Mars is moving faster and it's going to join Saturn on August the 24th. That means keep going. Don't be discouraged. I'll show you a slide or two in a moment. I've broken this chart down, so hopefully you can see it more easily. First of all, the allies. Allies give us a positive flow of energy. They are compatible elements. That's the astrology language. So Mars in Sagittarius, a fire sign, as I said, is moving fast, very fast. In July, it moved just 5 degrees. This month, it's going to move 14 degrees. That's its usual pace. So if things have been really slow for you, and Mars has been retrograde, so now things are quickening up. Venus, down here, 26th of Leo, is making a beautiful trine to Uranus. Again, they're both in fire signs. Uranus is the unexpected. Uranus is lightning. Uranus is exciting. So Venus is now visible in the night sky. So maybe reinvent yourself. Go for a new look. Venus is beauty. It's how we look, how we dress. It's also your higher mind. So it's excellent time for meditations and thinking outside the box in terms of what you love, doing something new, doing something different. Venus is also about relationship. So there could well be, in the next few days, a sudden romance, something that takes you by surprise and is thrilling. Very, very important. Mercury is now in Virgo. This is great news for Virgos and Geminis alike. It's your planet. And it's exalted now in Virgo. It stays in Virgo until October the 7th. That's because it's going to go retrograde. Not yet, don't worry, it's not going retrograde until the 30th of August. But this month it starts to slow down. Now Virgo, goddess is Virgo, it's the sign, the symbol. Virgo is all about healing, communication, and digesting things. So examine information that comes to you. Be thorough. It's the nitpicky sign, Virgo, but detail is very, very important for certain things. but not people, I dare add. So give people a break, but instead use that wonderful skill of perfectionism to sort things out. It's very, very good for detoxing, for clearing away any extraneous rubbish in your home, your office, wherever. Just look at things and say, do I really love this? Is it useful? Or does it need mending? If you don't love it, let it go. So these are some of the trines. You can see Pluto, very slow moving through Capricorn. It's midway through, but it's gone retrograde. It's trining the node, the north node and the south node. So big, huge things are going on underneath the surface. It's like the bass drum in the orchestra. But that is a very good aspect. There's a lot of deep healing can be used with Pluto because it's about evolution and transformation, changing, transforming one's karma, one's destiny. And this applies across the board. Jupiter is in Virgo, so Virgos at this time are getting a lot of boost of energy, a lot of boost with Mercury in Virgo and Jupiter both. Difficulties, the challenges, I call it. Challenges are the red lines. They create conflict, but it leads to growth. We can use the trines we can take for granted. We don't do much with them, but a red, a square, an opposition, an inconjunct, a sesquiquadrate, these are the names of these different aspects. So we need to act. At the new moon, here it is again down here in Leo, it's making this sesquiquadrate, try saying that when you've had a few drinks, it's 135 degrees to Chiron, the archetype of the wounded healer. A frustration is this aspect. Procrastination maybe. Old wounds do need healing. Our healing is an ongoing process, I believe, until we walk on water. And anything that brings up issues for you, anytime you react to something in the news, possibly there's an awful lot going on at this time, that needs to be looked at, did I say. The very long ongoing theme is Saturn. Saturn is squaring Neptune. Here it is, 9 degrees, Sagittarius, Saturn, Neptune 11 of Pisces. That's not exact. However, it's going to be exact again when Saturn moves forward. This is the conflict between Saturn, boundaries, walls, fear, and Neptune to do with our imagination. It goes beyond boundaries. And this is why immigration has become such a big political issue, especially in the UK, but also elsewhere in Europe, of course. We can feel overwhelmed if we fear our boundaries are being invaded, because our boundaries also keep our identity. It's like, this is me and that is you. There is a boundary between me and you. But Neptune is also about healing at a deep level, the recognition that we are all one. That's a spiritual recognition. So when we realize this, then we can have no fear. When we accept the differences, and actually the immigration has been going on forever, hasn't it? All countries have immigrants. The whole of America is full of immigrants. If I remember history, the Native Americans were there first. The other aspect here, which is going to last all month of August, again involves Chiron. Chiron in Pisces. Pisces have got two main planets, Neptune and Chiron, going through the sign of Pisces, and this is a long-going transit. Jupiter, opposite Chiron, in all months. Jupiter are the gurus, the teachers, the mentors, and Chiron, the healer, the healing that we all need. So you may personally meet people or come across situations that challenge what you believe in, because Jupiter is our beliefs. You might disagree with certain things. So it's very important to know what are your true values. That's why Jupiter is gurus, teachers, mentors. You might have lost faith, but also, as I said earlier, look at things and issues in politics, in world news that stirs you up. And Deepak Chopra has written a very good blog post about Donald Trump, saying he's representing the shadow for so many people. The shadow is something we don't want to look at, but it's inside each and every one of us. Here's this aspect visually shown to you. So fighting is Mars. Fighting, something that you can't change, will bring a great deal of stress. So the intensity is when Mars just goes for it. But also notice Mars drive, it's as if we've got the foot on the accelerator, but the foot is also on the brake. Saturn is that brake or the brick wall, so we're going to, of course, collide. So if we be patient and keep the focus, keep that sustained effort, then we will keep going, keep going, keep going. And Mars happens to like the sign that Saturn rules, which is Capricorn. So weightlifting is a good example. The more you lift a weight, the stronger your muscles become. The weight is Saturn. And the Osho Zen Tarot, these cards are all from that card deck, says the intensity, the figure in this card has taken on the shape of an arrow, moving with a single pointed focus of one who knows precisely where he is going. He's moving so fast, he's become almost pure energy. But his intensity should not be mistaken for the manic energy that makes people drive their cars at top speed. So in other words, be aware, if you're driving yourself too fast, you will feel stressed out. Relax. You'll get there by the end of the month. So thank you for watching. Pam Carruthers, Healing Stars. And I don't predict as much. I believe that we can co-create your future together. And that's my aim as an astrologer. So if you're not already on my newsletter list, please subscribe at healingstars.com. And thank you for watching.